Yo, 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 welcome to the ChopShop. It's your host, Kris Greer.
Hey, BG.
Hey, in the house. And here we are again, another lovely week.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're going to jump right into this, because...
I was going to say, I don't know about if it's so lovely, but...
I mean, it's been for me.
Yeah, okay. I get that. All right. It's been a lovely week, but...
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a lot.
There's a lot going on right now in this celebrity world. Right now, I want to jump into Jason Lee has a new show, The Jason Lee Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's on...
That is on Revolt. So, we'll go ahead and clap it up for Jason Lee.
All right.
You know what I mean? He's been putting in work. But his last episode, he had our wonderful friends, good old Blueface and Krishan Rock.
Okay.
Now, for those of y'all who ain't seen this interview, these two are wild.
It makes me wonder, though, fam.
Yeah.
Is she really pregnant? Because when she announced it, fam, within what, 24 hours? She had 48. 3 and 40. I'll say 48 hours.
Here's the thing. Ain't that normal for her? I feel like that's normal behavior. Regardless if she's pregnant or not, she gonna do that.
That's not normal behavior for pregnancy, though.
No, not for pregnancy, but for Krishan Rock, yes.
Yes, okay. I agree with that.
And even if pregnant. Because like I said, after seeing this interview, I really realized, if y'all didn't see episode 16, we talked about mental health.
That's, I mean,
it's bad. It's bad. And, I be throwing jabs at Blue and all this stuff. But, the more I watch, the more I'm realizing, like, a lot of it is her.
For him, I think it's a paycheck. I'm just, no disrespect.
Yeah.
This is just my opinion, you guys. But I do feel like it's just a paycheck.
It is.
For him.
It is, because he was asked, do you want to get married and do you see yourself getting married to Krishan? And he said no.
That fool said no?
He said no.
Because she's out here.
Because he doesn't, I know, we're going to get into that. Because he don't believe in marriage, right? So that's what was said. And he, Krishan went on to say, we have this type of like love, this respect. She was like, it's money. Like at the end of the day, we're going to get our money. And if it's money, if we got our money, like everything else is cool.
That's his response?
No, that was, Krishan was saying that. So he sat up and he was like, I like where you go with this. I like it. And that was that. So that's they play. That's they play.
Okay, because she's out here. She's out here trying on wedding dresses. She's been seen.
I've seen that. Putting deposits down. And the wedding dresses that where the shop that comes from, I don't know what it's called. If y'all know, comment below. But their dresses there are worth $7,000.
Damn.
Yeah, they expensive dresses.
So do you think maybe it's for the show, the wedding?
Yeah,
it ain't probably gonna be no real wedding, but
I mean they had their little on a episode of Crazy in Love. Is that what it's called?
I don't watch that. So
I don't either. But they, I've been seeing the little clips on YouTube. But they had was it a rabbi? He was giving them their little ceremony and stuff. Yeah.
I don't think she's pregnant. I think it's all for talk. If you are pregnant, Krishan, it's time for you to stop.
Stop.
That's not healthy.
Stop.
And by now, that type of stress, usually people lose their babies off of stuff like that.
I mean, stop, Krishan.
Dude.
I would have... Okay.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I would have thought that would have changed her mentality if she was.
If she was pregnant, right?
Having 3 abortions, wanting to keep this one. You know what I mean? Like, I would think it would make you move differently. But That's wrong.
And you know, DJ Academics is trolling again because he's out here.
That nigga is a troll. Period. Do you see him?
He's out here telling people, you know,
Academics.
he paid $5,000 to any of those 10 niggas that been fucking Krishan to come forth and you know, basically fight this dude.
So why don't he take his paternity testing?
That's what.
Go and take your paternity test.
Well, no, I'm talking about DJ Academic.
Exactly, my nigga. Since you want to be all up in everybody's shit, go and throw your name up in there too. Cause you be riding people like heavy, my nigga.
Tough. So, and Blueface was like going back and forth with him though on Twitter.
Yeah, he wanted a box, but Academics don't want a box. He don't want to do that.
I'm still waiting on that little baby fight.
They don't need a box anyway. I mean, I'm just saying they don't need a fight. We need to stop fighting each other. Period. So stop. But you know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. If that's the case, Academics, look, I'm gonna be a big man right here and put my foot forward and say, Academics, let's make a change, dog. Let's stop talking about each other. I'll stop making fun of you if you stop talking about everybody else. Like, please. Like, let's just come to the agreement that we just gonna push each other forward. Cause
he straight be bashing these folk. Like, you call females out their name. Like, every time I turn around, DJ, you in somebody's business.
Right? Meanwhile,
you ain't giving the business.
I seen his school pictures.
Damn.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, you know what I've been seeing? Because we talked about Nia Long and Omarion. I know ain't nothing going on, but Nia Long out here.
With everybody.
She out here. She's stepping to town with Terrence J. Like,
but Terrence just put out he was in a full committed relationship and you out here in Dubai. With Nia. I don't blame you.
They out here. They out here.
Nia. Lamborghini cars.
Nia, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
She said she's single. Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
As you should.
You are single.
As you should.
And if the young ones is coming, is a calling, well then, Nia, get your groove back.
I'm with it 1,000%.
Get it.
Shit.
You're not tied down. Your last nigga already done slept with about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 allegedly women. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. I that's why I said allegedly. I'm being dramatic.
They have a 12-year gap.
Man.
Terrence J and Nia Long?
40 and 52.
Swerve.
But Nia, I'm not mad at that. It be the ones that be talking about half their age that be wrong. So Nia, I approve. Like
look,
you said,
if the niggas is out here doing it, Nia. This is what I'm saying. Don't have a double standard. If niggas want to be out here doing that shit too,
I agree.
Then we can't talk negatively when a female does it.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like, we see a lot of old ass niggas with some young ass females, and we steady talking about them on the show.
So I approve. I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
But do you remember that? And I hate to be the one to bear bad news, but I'd rather just get straight to it. But do you remember that police officer at the beginning of this year? Well, the beginning of this month. Well, yeah, beginning of the year.
Yeah.
That Tennessee police officer got fired for that white lady. That got fired for having sex with her.
For I'm sorry. We're not bleeping this because we got our own shit now. ChopShopNetwork.com. You know what I mean? She was getting gangbanged by the officers. All the officers, 6 of them.
She slept with him. What do you mean?
Nah. What I read.
What you read? She slept with them police officers.
But what I read, it was,
a
come on, baby, do the locomotion.
What?
I mean, you said it, but
I know, but and we rolling.
Yeah.
But
That's what I
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's the first headline I read. And then I read the breaking story and everybody. But that's the first. When I first heard about that, that's the first headline I read.
Well, you know, strip clubs out here asking her to perform for her to make 10 bands.
I mean, she ain't an officer no more.
Ooh.
You was doing it for free.
Ooh.
Like, come on now.
I wonder how old she was. I don't think they said that. Cause she looked very young. Hopefully we can get this picture. I'm
going to give it to the Caucasians for this one.
No, because y'all make it acceptable. Let that have been a black
That was
girl.
not acceptable.
But they don't.
No, that's what I'm saying. They give me something to say now.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Now. You know what I'm saying? I got something to say now. You done showed your ass.
Right.
Okay then. So when I crack a joke, don't get mad.
But why didn't, I'm sorry, it's just a question, but why didn't the black police officers get in trouble for it? Because they did run a train, allegedly ran a train on that white girl. And y'all was co-workers. You ain't in trouble for that? Who the captain? Was he black? Was he one of the 6? Like, for real, you don't get in trouble for that? Co-workers. Let's talk about job, employment here. That's what I'm saying.
And some of it was at work.
You putting this lady business out here?
It's out there. It's been out there. She put it out there.
Google search.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's been out there. So...
Okay, so again, you at work.
But I do think some of them got put on like paid leave and
paid leave.
I don't know.
There's not a
allegedly.
I'm just saying they didn't get in trouble for that, so I'm just curious. I'm not even tripping because what they did, they do that. But I'm just saying on the job, you know.
That was on the job. That was on the job. Y'all, you mean to tell me my tax-paying dollars is going to you getting some ass?
Co-worker,
that shit.
Co-worker, y'all
give me my money back. Give me my motherfucking money back.
How you know I ran that? Matter of fact, if you written me a ticket or anything, we going to court.
Keep that ticket. Keep that ticket.
Cause how do you know you really saw me?
What you pull me over for?
Okay.
What you pull me over for real? What you pull me at this point?
The first thing you need to be doing is getting the name and badge number memorized. Cause my first phone call, I'm reporting everything. Cause
I don't know. They need to stop charging me though.
Right.
They need to stop paying my tax, taking my taxes if that's what it's going to. I'm just gonna be real. I mean, I don't live in, where was this?
Tennessee.
Damn, Tennessee is just fucking up. They fucking up right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Memphis.
Do we want to go there?
I mean, we got to because Tennessee fucking up.
Then black people.
That shit don't make sense.
Cause you can't just put it on just Tennessee. My black people. When we start killing each other, and it's crazy because you said it's a gang. You know what I mean? You've always said the police is like a whole nother gang within itself, and you gonna protect each other and roll with each other. And don't worry, y'all, because we gonna try to get something for y'all. A special like, comment, subscribe, special episode about police and all that. That's gonna come, but for real though, fam. When do we start killing each other? When did black people, as in police, it was 5 of them.
That's what gets me. And here's the thing, it's that I feel like it's that uniform. That uniform it's like a drug. It be tricking people. You know what I mean? Into thinking that they're invincible from,
And not to say it, but this is my opinion. I have to make sure I tell y'all that because I don't want y'all judging me. But you can. And you can comment and we can talk about it.
Like, subscribe, comment below.
But all 5 of those police officers, they picture when they got arrested, they look crazy in my eyes. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, what's going on, police? What can we do to fix that situation? Will that ever be fixed? Police officers, are we gonna always have a gang? Like, can we not get that? Each state go through something for these police. Like,
honestly, they're governed by a whole different force, so it's like it ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah, but like the Congress and stuff, we can't vote on something to make.
I mean, this is just my opinion, but none of that shit matters. We don't got control over none of that shit. No matter how much they tell us to go vote, no matter how much they tell us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this person gonna do this. We trying to pass that. We trying to do this. We trying to do that. It's not for our benefit. We don't get wins. They make it look like we get wins.
Right. But it ain't.
But we don't get wins. How are we winning and they trafficking our children? I'm always bringing back to some shit. How are we winning? We're not winning.
And why isn't those things talked about? Like, I get it, we talking about it. But why isn't those conversations not being talked about?
I don't know.
Why are y'all so afraid to have these conversations? Like, where?
I mean,
because
do you think that maybe people are at a point to where a lot of things are coming to light, but people are stuck in an in-between? This is a life that everybody knows. This. So for the truth to come out, for the real truth to come out, that's not what life is to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So when you do go to, you know, like us, like we now think twice about buying some Nikes, buying this, buying that. But you got somebody who this is new, this is fresh information to, and this is all that they know is what they've been doing. Like, do you think it's hard for them to just be like, nah, like, I'm done, over, like us, like we say?
Okay, keep in mind, which, just FYI, people, we do say and do mean and are doing. I'm not buying those things that Kris just said, so you're right. But in that case, then, even the people that I'm viewing, it takes these conversations, though. Like, why are we not having enough of those conversations?
I don't know.
Y'all that scared? Because it's conditioned in our minds, us being black. They always say we're stronger together. We just can't come together. So if that's true, what's wrong with just saying, fuck Nike?
We don't know how to communicate. And social media doesn't make it any better. You know what I mean?
Or are we afraid to have that conversation because we scared of what the conflict might have? Like, no, I'd rather just get that real quick money. This the easy way. Everybody wearing this. I'm gonna rock this. Instead of just saying, no, I'm not rocking this shit because I know what it is. I know what they stand for.
But it's like, then what's the alternative? And it's like people aren't used to doing research, so it's like you got to research everything at this point because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
It's a lot of info, and I feel like people already don't communicate like they should. You know what I'm saying? Just a regular conversation. I'm not talking about getting on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok and showing people what you're doing. I'm talking about sitting down and having an actual conversation. You know what I mean? People really don't know how to do that anymore. And these are topics, these are heavy ass topics that people weren't talking about in the first place. So now we're at a point to where we're trying to get people who, at this point, we don't know how to communicate. We don't. Technology, social media, it's cut it out. We know how to communicate in a whole different way other than, like I said, having a conversation and feeling what I'm feeling. When I'm telling you something or you're telling me something, that energy that's passed through. Right. You know? And it's like, how do we bring people back to at least being, what's the word? Like, I guess intimate with each other. Because there's no intimacy through technology, through social media. Like,
And it wasn't like that till the internet started coming alive. You know how much better things were back then? Think about how much
I get it was a lot more work, you know what I mean, in order to maintain a
know how to write a signature.
Yeah, you need to know how to write a letter or pick up the phone and call somebody. You can't just text somebody something. You can't just,
because you're using your mind. But even though you're using your mind more too, I can't take away from technology. Technology is awesome. Yeah. I'm not saying that.
And that's what's hard.
But you need a little of both. Like, now these kids so dumb, they just on social media and think that's real life. Y'all be thinking,
right?
Y'all really real deal, people real deal think with rappers and artists and I'm just talking about rap alone. It's all about the jewelry and money.
Yeah.
You got to flash money on social media. They have to know how much money you have. Yeah. You're going on live for people to rob you, people to kill you.
That's what's unfortunate.
And y'all think that's real? Like,
should be no reason for that. None. And these are our own people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I'm just trying to live just like you.
It's better to just do you and stop worrying about what the next person do. It's plenty for us to succeed together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, so that's what I be like confused with.
I don't know. But if that's the case, then it's like, it's a lot of it is the violence. You know what I mean? We are killing each other. And it's like,
but now
how do we get that to stop?
Now with the police too. Now it's something.
But see, they're protected. They got that blue on.
No, they fired though. Like, let's, you know what I mean? Now
they fired with pay.
Huh.
I'm telling you, the officers will be getting paid still. A lot of our struggles out here is poverty. These niggas still getting paid for doing crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got people in poverty. That's not the same stress as somebody losing their job and not getting paid.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, they still protected.
Let's not keep him on RIP to that man, Tyree Nichols. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That shit just don't make no sense, dude. And if you don't know about the situation, please go look it up. Tyree Nichols. This nigga was beat.
3 minutes long.
Yes, he was beat pretty much to death. He took him 3 days to actually pass, but you know what I'm saying? And it don't make no sense at all.
Like, for real, bro. And then you got all these mass shootings in California. Let's just talk about where we at.
Man, it's not stopping. It's not stopping. It's not gonna stop. And it don't matter if you're just a regular person or a celebrity. You got Sammy's mom who's over there in Florida shooting up, you know, a mother with kids and killing her. It's like everybody is susceptible to the devil. He's here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a crazy world right now.
Dude, we literally had like what though? 7? How many in 3 days? Like 7. Like, it was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it that easy now to just? That's what it is. We just shooting up.
I don't know what it is. Like fam, like, this shit is boggling my mind. Like, I don't know.
He was Asian, wasn't he? The Monterey.
Yeah.
Dude.
72.
He was old.
Like,
what's going on? Who paid you? Who told you to go do that? Why?
I'm mad at that community for taking away the fact that I can't say that's some white people shit no more.
You said that last week.
That ain't no black people shit. That's what I'm gonna start saying. That definitely ain't no black people shit. Like,
okay, so then let's get on that.
What's going on?
Let's get on that, because you just Asians, right? We're talking about Asians here. Let's talk about that 29-year-old lady that forged her birth certificate to go to high school.
What?
Asian. Now, Okay, no disrespect, because I'm not trying to disrespect this. And I even asked research to try to pronounce this name for me. But Haijong Shin, bro, she was 29.
Yeah.
She was in high school for 4 days.
What?
Think about a 29-year-old.
Why?
Asian. Like, what are y'all doing?
I know.
I'm just saying. She out in New Jersey going to high school. What were you in there for?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why did that 70-year-old Asian shoot all them people like that? What are y'all doing?
There's something going on.
Just saying. Like why?
But I don't know.
Why did you flaunt your?
Because my mind be like all over the place when I think about shit like this. Because it's like, also this is just this is what I don't know. I'm gonna say that for you.
No, because a little bit I'm scared. Like I'm just saying, and
I'm not scared because everybody is shooting everybody right now. Everybody is shooting everybody.
Where y'all getting these guns?
I'm just saying. At the end of the day, let's stop shooting each other. It don't matter what race you are. Because it don't matter.
It don't.
That black on black crime ain't it. So that Asian on Asian crime ain't it.
This ain't Asian on Asian crime
ain't it.
This ain't Asian on Asian though.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Like that's not that's an elderly man that shot up. Like that wasn't towards Asian.
It was but everybody there was of some Asian descent.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's it don't matter at the end of the day. Like
okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm black, I'm not African, but I'm gonna see an African. That's at the end of the day, that's my black nigga. That's you know what I'm saying? Like at the what I'm saying? Like that they shooting up their own. We shooting up our own. Latinos shooting up, killing it. Like we need to stop, and then let's stop killing each other. Also, like let's stop. Like the big force here is money and power. I don't know who's in place of it right now. I'm not the person to say who's in place of the money and the power right now. But what I do know is that they've got a lot of people against each other. And we gotta stop. They got a lot of people against each other to, and they're benefiting from it. They're making money from it. Us staying with the mentalities that we have, they make money with it. Regardless if people are gonna still buy Balenciaga, or people are gonna kill each other on the streets, or people are gonna buy weed from the shop, it don't matter. They're making money off of us. So and they're taxing us like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just talking.
Well, I hope people comment.
Yeah.
I really want to know what people think about that, because that's a lot. Like, it's all the time now. Now it's like, do I even go to the gas station? How do I go get gas? Because it might be somebody out here spraying. You got to pay attention, and how much do you pay attention?
Definitely got to be vigilant.
There was a time when they were putting fentanyl on money and leaving it on the floor so people can find it, and then I guess the reaction of it.
It takes a very, very, very small amount of fentanyl to overdose.
Damn.
A very small amount.
People taking the time to do that?
I don't think people are taking the time to do fentanyl. I think things be laced with fentanyl.
No, I'm saying taking the time of putting in the money like that though. Like
my nigga, because here's the thing, it's cheaper. They cut that shit down, or they make it less potent, put that shit in. It's disgusting, dude. Like,
yeah.
I mean, but that business the truck business has been around for a long ass time. You know what I mean? That's why I be like, El Chapo, what happens when they got El Chapo son? Like, drugs still gonna be in the streets. It's still gonna be run by somebody. So it's like, I don't know. like I said, they think they want us to think we're winning. And we don't be winning. We just be like, yay,
just going with it. Well, I'm glad we talking about it.
Yeah,
and you know,
I mean, it's my opinion. This is just my opinion. You know what I mean? So it's like anybody can say whatever. That's why we say comment below, because we honestly want to hear what everybody else has to say. Mm-hmm. These are conversations that we have, whether we're going to be on this microphone or not. So it's like we want to see what's up with everybody. Mm-hmm. Like these are things that we're thinking. So,
dude,
yeah.
I'm gonna change it just a tad because I know I'll be taking it to places. But
what are you about to take it right now?
Well, I want to touch back on. We talked about. I told you that lady that was married to that police officer.
Yeah. That
was lacing cupcakes with semen, right?
Yeah.
But now we got this black lady out here, and I don't remember. Maybe because I was in a smaller state in high school, so some of this stuff I don't remember.
Yeah.
I do remember where it was easy to buy weed and get weed from in high school. But this lady is out here. She got caught selling marijuana brownies. She was a cafeteria worker.
What?
Yeah, bro. Tymetria Combs.
What high school was that? She was making money.
In Louisiana, bro.
She was making money.
Dude. In the school?
That's fucked up. Why did you...
Because I don't remember... Okay, now for me...
And here's the thing. I'm not going to lie. I smoked weed in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get it in high school.
Now, what I distribute as an adult, you know what I mean? Now, thinking... You know what I mean? Like, no.
Is that now? Were they doing it back then when we was in high school?
I don't know, but I know, you know what I mean? I did my fair share of whatever. You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, you don't, but as an adult,
45. She's 45.
I would never. Like that's
you in high school.
That's crazy.
She probably making a killing.
That's why I said she get money though, because I know I would have been at her every day. Not even once a week, every day. Like, can I get a brownie? Just go and put it on my plate. Go put it on my tray. I'm gonna scoot down the line.
How you want the payment? We can wait. I skip class.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, she was charged with possession and distribution of controlled dangerous substance in a drug-free zone.
As she should be. Okay.
I wonder how many years you get for that.
Honestly, I probably think she'll do less than 3.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the kids, and this niggas out here that's getting. That's a school. Fam, that's a school with kids. My think about it. That's high school. Less than 3 as a black lady. I don't know.
That was dumb. Why would you do that?
Maybe she was selling to the 18-year-old ones.
No. High school is what? 9?
No, yeah, you could be 18 in high school. Yeah.
Yeah. But no. 19, like, what grade is high school? 9th or 10th?
Yeah, 9th to 12.
9th to 12.
Yeah.
So you got 14-year-olds and school. I don't know. If she's at 3, then yeah, more power to you for serving a year. But jeez,
it's better the lunch lady than the guy in the corner.
So look, let me tell you how she got caught though.
Yeah,
they got a P3 app.
What is that?
Where this child texts the app and it went to a school director and officials higher up than just the principal.
Oh, somebody snitched.
Yeah, but I didn't know there was an app.
That's honestly.
P3.
Here's the thing: when you see some dumb shit happening, and you know it's affecting some shit that's going on with you.
That's cool though. You know I would want my kid in this day and age. I would want that. I don't remember having an app.
And this is exactly why we don't talk now, because of this silence type of shit. You know what I mean?
True.
Silence motherfuckers type of shit. I don't mean to call the kids motherfuckers. I didn't mean that. But you know what I mean?
True.
Just people in general. Like, I don't know. I do want to talk about why you say it like that.
Because just how the times has changed, though.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. No, that's real.
It's just, I am happy that you have an app like that. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember that. But even now, I didn't know there was an app. I don't think most high schools have that.
I didn't have that, definitely.
Because that's something that they need to be doing, though, is what I'm saying. Just for a child to do that.
Here's a conflict, because most people will say that's going to teach a whole new generation to snitch. You know?
I don't give it.
I'm just saying, I got to bring it up, because it's like, it's going to be, you know.
I wouldn't care. Because in this time of age, like I just said, we walking out of here not knowing
what's going on.
If y'all ain't telling your loved ones and friends, I love you at the end of a phone call. Or
I love you too, TT.
This nigga do not call. Every now and then you do call me fucking TT.
Y'all don't know, this my auntie.
But for real. If you're not doing that, like, cause it's crazy out here, dude.
No,
like,
for real. It is. Like, and I keep saying it's only getting crazier. The more technology, the more realistic video games, the more like.
So maybe it is a good thing to have that app. Fuck a snitch. I would want my if that's a snitch, then so be it. Because if a niece or nephew or a little cousin of mine are in school, and if you feel uncomfortable at that very moment, I want you to be able to text it, because you might can't say it out loud.
Speaking of snitching,
damn.
Fun Flex, you know, he said he's gonna start playing 6ix9ine songs again. He's gonna lift that band that he put on him, because it's like gonna, you know, take a plea, like we still gonna rock with him. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say somebody's gonna say something about the new generation being snitches. So it's starting to be said now. So you know what I mean?
I didn't even look at it like that.
But it's like, here's the thing. Honestly, I don't know. It was two clowns. I don't know. Kinda and 6ix9ine. I don't know what they snitched on. I don't know what they told. I don't know their stories. But they some bitches, because they was involved with whatever was going on anyway. So they should, you know, get what, you know, it's kind of deserved, justified. I don't know what else to say. But, you know, instead of being in there with Thug, he told everything that got out. That's what I don't like. If that's the case, you know, if you want to tell the truth, tell the truth. But sit your ass in jail.
Right.
My nigga. Like, stick your ass in jail where you should be.
Because you got caught.
Exactly. Don't snitch because you trying
and you know you was doing something.
Exactly. Because you trying to get a less or something. Nah. Either sit your ass in there and shut up, or tell the truth and still sit your ass in there. That's it. That's all I got. Just be honest with yourself. That's it.
So then, why...
What?
DJ Flex, let's go back to that then. Why would you play that nigga music?
I mean, here's what I'm the older I get, the more bullshit that I see. Shit's gonna be shit. Music's gonna be music.
Mm-hmm.
The artists are gonna be artists. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I still hear R. Kelly. I still hear Trey Songz. I still hear Madonna, who's apparently trafficking her kids.
Damn.
I mean, I'm still hearing people, so it's like...
Allegedly,
sorry. Thank you.
And she's supposed to go on tour.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Ooh.
what I'm learning is that everything is going to be what it is. Either I'm going to partake in it or not. That's it. I can only account for myself. That's it. Because I know that I got music out and it don't sound like that, so go check it out. You know what I mean? But other than that,
you know what pisses me off now? When you walk in a Walmart or Target, not as much in Target, but a Walmart for sure. There's not really any cashiers.
Everybody being self-checkout though.
Like, no, everything is a self-checkout now.
Yeah.
Like, so if I'm going to be the employee at the moment, I went and shopped to spend my money on a product that I needed.
Yeah.
And then I have to scan it. And I have to pay and be the customer too. Why are y'all checking for my receipt? Why y'all not putting the product on the counters and using those employees and go stock?
Yeah.
Because Walmart is never stocked.
Yeah.
Like, why are y'all not using it? I mean, at that point, does it matter? Because you have people that are not, and they're not really looking at those receipts, those people.
No.
I don't care what nobody say.
They kind of swipe it.
They pick and choose who they want to check. But so, people
That's on some shit also.
People are stealing. Walmart is like about to go in bankrupt because they about to close.
What?
They about to close some Walmarts out here.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Because the theft is so damn high.
Is that easy to steal from Walmart?
So make it make sense though, because you cut employees. Why are you not using employees, the ones that were cashiers, and they not stocking? Where are the workers?
Yeah.
Because you're not checking none of those lines out. Walmart's huge. Think about it.
Yeah.
That's all I don't know.
No.
Y'all comment, let me know.
Now they have a system that it's keeping track of who you are. So if you forget to scan something, it marks you, like it keeps tabs. So after a certain amount that you've forgotten to scan, you'll be prosecuted and go to jail, or you would be fined to pay depending on the misdemeanor.
Okay, research.
What?
I hope they heard
it's
that.
all self-check.
No, I hope everybody heard that, because I can't repeat that. But I need that to be. Repeat that, but say it a little louder.
No, I think, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Okay, to any self-checkout, they have a system inside that keeps track of who you are, and every time you forget to scan something, it keeps tabs. So you will receive something in the mail, or you will end up going to jail.
Okay, we're going to pause that right here.
And we're back.
Okay. Fuck that. What?
Yeah.
How was that even, like, what type of AI machinery is calculating everybody's face? Everybody who comes through that store, everybody's face, multiple times, like.
Especially if you pay with the credit card. If you pay with the credit card, they're on you.
Oh yeah, they got records there. But what if you're paying cash?
It's a good question. But
That's what I'm saying.
it's keeping tabs on you.
Y'all got me fucked up.
But then they just got a raise too. Everybody got a $2 raise. A Walmart employee. I don't know.
Really?
It just don't make sense to me.
Are there any though?
What?
Because you said there ain't nobody in there.
Shit, it be some, but think about it. You paying attention? Anybody paying attention to that? Like, for real? Where are the workers? Where are those workers? There is no cashiers. Where do the cashiers
It's been
go?
like that for a long time though.
They're working for the apps. If you think about it, the actual human is
Oh,
working for
yes.
the AI.
So fuck us in the store.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I'm
that
saying.
is true because they're running around with the big, their little bins and shit now, putting shit in them because they're doing online.
Y'all better go back to the cashiers.
Hey.
Y'all want Walmarts. They closing down because y'all stealing.
Because they too busy trying to pack their little online orders.
Ugh.
Damn. They fucking up. Oh, I mean,
I need a discount though, because I ain't out there stealing it, and I got to do my own work
like
too.
a loyalty type shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
give me some points.
I feel that. No, definitely.
Fuck that.
Definitely, I feel that. Man, but speaking of shopping, Yee and his new wife, Bianca.
Is that allegedly or is that really his wife?
I mean, from what the media is saying, they haven't registered. So, as far as paperwork, no. But whatever, sir, under the eyes of God, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a ceremony, they did their thing, you know. So,
Okay.
if he's saying that's his wife, that's his wife. What I don't like is that these two niggas is shopping at Balenciaga.
That don't make sense.
I'm confused as fuck. I don't understand.
That don't make sense.
I don't understand. Like, bruh, I don't.
Are you gonna
I
talk?
don't even know what to say.
Are you gonna say anything? Like,
I mean, from what I heard last is that he was trying to live a normal life. He was trying to live a life outside of the paparazzi and, you know.
so he's done giving interviews and stuff.
I don't know, but what I do know is that, nigga, you can't be saying all types of shit, disappear, pop up with a white girl, talking about, I'm done. No, what the fuck? Bro, yeah.
Maybe he's stressed out.
What?
Maybe he is going.
Okay, here's if I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, what I'm hoping is that he married Bianca Cesori
Okay.
for business purposes.
And who is she?
I'm gonna dismiss the fact right now that we're gonna put Balenciaga to the side and just focus on the fact that it's just these two people.
Okay.
In his situation, I think business-wise, if he married her, I get it, I see it, I see his moves. There has been a lot of talk about him being under conservatorship, and Kim possibly getting, being the head of that conservatorship if that was a possibility. I know that they say he had a couple lawsuits that he's trying to duck, which is probably why he was away, which has nothing to do with him marrying old girl, but I think he's trying to solidify a foundation. You know what I mean? Get both his feet back on the ground. And he tried to do it with Kim, but Kim's an idiot. Kim's dumb. I'm sorry. All disrespect, Kim's dumb. Okay? But
that's your opinion. So.
No, I'm sorry. No disrespect. I don't want to be disrespectful.
I give my opinion, so
but,
I get it.
Apparently Bianca is no dummy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She's been the head of Easy Design. She's an architect. She's got her credentials. She don't play like she went to law school and took a baby bar and now she... Anyway. But, this Bianca, she is established in her own right.
Okay.
So I could see business-wise, like foundation-wise. Now throw in Balenciaga, and I don't know what the fuck y'all doing.
They out here shopping. What they buying? Like
I don't know.
Bags? Like what y'all doing?
In my mind, oh man. Oh man. Look. If y'all want to buy up all of Balenciaga, buy all of it. Buy all of it. Rip Balenciaga off of it. Scribble on it. Write Yeezy. Whatever you got to do. And distribute it to people who don't got no clothes. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, where that shit is needed. Then do that.
You think that? That. You want that to be a thing?
I mean, if it is, otherwise y'all can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck who, yay, west, north, east, south.
Well, what we can say,
give a fuck. Like, no.
So if that is the situation, though, let's just say that is. Let's just speak on the worst. I just want to speak on it.
Okay.
Just so we can just put this out here.
Okay.
Let's just say it is the worst. What I can say Kanye did as a black man, he said some stuff that was true though, because it made me open up and see and know what was going on with Balenciaga. Okay, but even though you shopping there.
Qualm with it. Nigga already knew that shit.
True.
I already knew that shit. So you didn't tell me something that I already didn't know that I ain't already been saying.
That's true.
I'm gonna need something else. Nah. He just got a bigger platform. Like, straight up. He just got a bigger platform to say this shit. But he didn't teach me nothing new. So I just agreed with what the fuck the nigga was saying. I don't agree with you shopping at Balenciaga, bro.
Right.
I'm not shopping at Balenciaga. First of all, even if I had money to shop at Balenciaga, I wouldn't shop at Balenciaga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially now. I'm not shopping at Saint Laurent. I don't give a fuck about Gucci.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about Adidas. I don't care about Nike. Now, if I got the shit already, y'all got my money already. Fuck y'all.
That's for me.
But like I said, I'm not just gonna waste material and be fucking wasteful to some. Like I said, some people don't have shit.
That's
so I'm just gonna scribble that shit off, rebrand that shit, and I'm gonna put that shit on.
That's true.
Fuck y'all. Y'all not getting no more of my money. Like, honestly. And it's like
the shit, let's get the clap.
The shit that I felt that he was gonna say, or he was gonna try to do. You know what I mean? Yeezy store, everything $20. Everything affordable for everybody.
He might be still trying to.
So that's what I'm saying. Man. Let me bring my anger back down.
Okay.
And this is what I'm saying. Say something.
Facts.
Say something.
I'm
gonna need you to say something. Because I don't want to see you shopping at Balenciaga. You want to sit here and preach all day every time you get a camera in front of you. Here's the thing. Ye signed the contract to have cameras in front of him. He knew that when he was getting into the business that he was getting into. Mm-hmm. So you can't say a whole bunch of shit that honestly is actually very truthful. Demand respect and then say, get the camera out of my face, I'm done. And then go support and give your money to the same people who honestly is probably looking at your kids saying, they next. I'm not even talking about this being just a black man doing this shit. But just a human being in general. This shit don't make sense. Make it make sense. You buying shit from Balenciaga, make it make sense. It don't make sense to me right now. And the next time I see some yay shit, it better be saying something. Like, for real. Otherwise, like, he could stay gone. He could stay not saying. He could stay trying to live his life. But don't say nothing else. Like, straight up.
That's fact.
That's just weirdo shit. That's weirdo shit.
His daughter is doing her though. She out here making money.
Because they at the end of the day, they all gonna make money.
Sure. It is Kanye West kids.
Now I did see some images of what they're trying to say that him and Bianca are trying to do. So this is what I'm saying. Like the Balenciaga's throwing me the fuck off. Like I need to know why he was up in there like that, smiling and. Has
anybody tried to address it? Like
everybody, everybody said like he was just up in there. Yeah, but he's not saying nothing. So like, man, I'm over this.
Speaking of saying something,
yeah.
Remember I was like, you think Biden ever gonna do something good for the country? Remember I asked that?
What did Uncle Biden do?
Well, he's out here claiming that gas prices have gone down because of him. Like
they've stayed the same for the past 2 months. I've been looking. The one down the street's been $4.09 for.
So gas prices hasn't gone down.
I mean,
it's gone down a little bit.
But at this point,
that shit was like almost
so
$6, $7.
Everything else is so inflated. Like we can't even buy eggs. Like,
bro, no, that's what's crazy.
Go and get you some chickens, y'all. Like I'm telling you.
Hey, I know somebody out there.
Hey.
Plant your vegetables.
Plant your vegetables. Like learn how to. That's what they should be teaching kids in school now. Learning how to, agriculture shit.
I wonder, because you have those classes, what are they doing with that?
I don't think anything. I don't even think funding is available for a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Especially like shit that we had back in the day. Like I used to remember going on hella, field trips and shit. I don't even think kids go on field trips like that anymore. No.
Well, y'all comment, let me know what y'all think about it though. Cause I'm just saying, old Biden's trying to put his speeches together.
Yo, what's up with the files?
Nothing.
Mike Pence got files found in his home. Like,
what y'all doing?
I don't know. What do you think they're pertaining to?
What you think?
I don't know. I would hope, not hope only because that's weird, but I'm saying I hope they, they're trying to get to a solution about it, but maybe it's, the shit we've been talking about.
Which part?
About, Epsteine and all that. Because there's a lot of people on that list. I feel like the only people who can really like keep that list in closure are these politicians. You know what I'm saying?
So, allegedly, who's on that list, right? What do you think they're doing? What's their role in it?
Honestly, I think a lot of them are still kind of nervous. Yeah, I honestly think a lot of them are still kind of nervous. Like I said before, a lot of them in 2020 was locked down, house arrest, house arrest. Allegedly,
and how did?
It's allegedly, but it's weird to see McCain and Hillary Clinton and Chelsea Clinton all be wearing boots all around the same time. Like they got broken feet.
They all got a boot on.
They all got a boot on. Like if you, I mean, these are facts. You can look this shit up. So, you know what I mean? Like just Google shit. Like if you really want to know if the shit that I be saying is not just some off the wall shit, research.
True.
Yourself. That way communications can be had, because people don't be researching, people don't be reading, people don't be doing anything else other than
What's on IG?
Yeah. So.
But even with that though, those people on that list, it shocked me.
Yo, who's on that list? Give me one. I'm gonna shoot me one. I'll shoot you one.
I don't know.
I'm gonna shoot one.
Will Smith.
Oh, that was I was gonna say that. Yo, Will Smith, Chelsea Handler. I love Chelsea Handler.
Alex what?
Fuck, dude.
Alex Baldwin? Is it Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin.
Bro.
These are actual names on the flight logs. Actual names. They have just been released, right? They just got released? Yeah.
Okay. Before we go deep into that though, Alex Baldwin, you just shot somebody? And who did they frame you? Because if they said that there was no bullet in there, like, did they frame you? Or did you actually?
I don't know.
I mean, you guys are shooting a movie.
Why would a
Brandon Lee died that way when they were shooting The Crow.
Ah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So it does happen. It's rare, but it does happen. You know? But
okay. But back to that though.
But that goes to show like things be happening to these celebrities. Things be happening to these celebrities. It's weird. You know what I mean?
Who else?
They be in these situations. You
said it's a couple of names. It's a lot. You have to check that out.
It's a lot because it's over decades. It's a lot. You have Hillary and you have Bill Clinton. You have Chrissy Teigen and John Legend on the logs. You have Ellen DeGeneres on the logs. Which if you pay attention to if you ever seen the Ellen DeGeneres show, her background image on her screen looks like Epstein's Island.
Shut up.
The building and all. I'll put up a image, but it looks like it. And she was allegedly is one of the heavy hitters in it.
I have a question. Do you think that's why her DJ Twitch?
Ooh, I honestly, let's.
Did I give too much? Okay, well, your opinion. Just give me a little bit.
I don't know because honestly, that topic is personal to me. So, I can't ever say that I know why.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't. Nobody will ever know why. Are there other alternatives to the storyline? There could be. Yeah. If you look at certain things. Is it coincidence, certain things? Because I don't remember who.
That's a hell of a coincidence.
But they say Twitch was really good friends with Anne Heche, actually. And together they kind of were exchanging information about Ellen. But that's allegedly. That's all allegedly. And, you know, you could do your research yourself. It's out there. There's, you know what I mean? But like I said, I don't know. I will never know. That's something that nobody will ever know.
I want to touch on it, and I'm going to ask you something because within that, Epstein's, I guess, lover, what's her name?
Right hand.
Maxwell's her last name. Yeah. But she says she doesn't believe.
Yeah.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
She's saying that.
she thinks that he was murdered. She says that straight out her mouth. And this is the main person that was rocking with him. Thinks that.
Okay, so if she's stating that, I'm kind of scared for. I mean, not me scared, but like her life. Like she know a lot in that.
I mean, here's the thing though. She was right there helping him, so her fate is her fate. I don't know what that's gonna be, but I can't see anything good coming from the shit that they was doing.
Didn't she serve her years? What she just was found guilty. What in 2020, right?
Yeah, 20. Actually, it was 2021 maybe.
20, it was soon, like not too long ago.
Yeah,
okay.
Not
Dang.
too long ago.
So she ain't. I'm just saying, dude. That's
If
that's the case, then.
But here's the thing. I think she has more loyalty in the game because her dad came from. Her dad was very respected. And well known. I gotta look him up. But he was the owner of something. But Epsteine came from nothing. Nobody really knew where his money came from. So he was more of a liability than I feel like Maxwell is. Maxwell's, like I said, loyal. She grew up in it. Mm-hmm. She knows what it is. She introduced him to his clientele.
So that was probably just her. Oh, okay.
Yeah. She introduced him to people and they, you know what I mean, schmoozed and he did his thing and that's what they did. They was working together. So, you know.
Damn.
But she thinks that he was murdered allegedly, and I mean it is odd that they have a very clear shot of this nigga dead. Like his face. Usually, that's especially when it has to do with it's a very, you know what I mean. They kind of try to keep it as personal as possible, but they straight let people take a shot of them. You know what I mean? Photos. So, I mean, the whole situation is weird, but they already have somebody else in place. Like I said. This is an ongoing thing. Like I said, they already have somebody in place after Epstein. Otherwise, Balenciaga wouldn't have been doing what they were doing. They wouldn't have put out what they put out. Things wouldn't be the way that they are, you know. But
I got a question.
Yeah.
I would love to get your opinion on this. Anybody else?
I'd be scared when you say that.
Y'all, look, only reason why I'm kind of happy about this episode is because we've been getting some fuckery going on with us.
Yeah.
And like you said, we got that ChopShop network.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, y'all finna know now. Go right now to ChopShopNetwork.com. We got episode 16 up there right now. YouTube took that shit off. They blocked it. They not fucking with us. So we trying to still bring y'all the conversation and
trying to stay positive with it. So.
Yeah, without having people tell us we can't say what the fuck what we want to say, which is the whole point of this podcast, was to be able to say what we want to say so that you guys can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. You know what I mean? So, ChopShopNetwork.com. Go check out episode 16. We're talking about mental health, our take on it. You know what I'm saying?
So
all this is opinion.
Since we're giving more opinionated, so I ain't worried about YouTube.
Yeah.
Back on what I was finna say. I've been wanting to know your opinion on this, and I've been being quiet and not making sure I don't say nothing to you because I wanted to ask you on camera.
Yeah.
What do you think about this Beyonce talk, or all the LGBTQ? What else is it? No disrespect, but the rest of the letters into that, bro. What? Sorry, but what do you think about them being upset she's performing in Dubai? And why do you think she's performing? Yeah, because they can't attend. You know,
Why couldn't they attend?
Because she's in Dubai.
Oh, because in Dubai you can't be gay. Okay.
So what do you think?
Honestly, excuse my ignorance. I don't know, because America's so fucking You know what I mean? I don't know. So,
Cause she's doing a tour.
oh, she's doing a tour. I thought she was just doing a one-off show.
No, she about to set up a tour.
So what are they upset about?
Cause I guess it's like anti-LGBTQ laws. Like she's doing a tour out that way where you can't attend.
Okay, people. Remember, Beyonce is a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
She's not here to take a stand on LGBTQ plus. All of it. She's not here to take a stand for that. She's here to bring y'all some good ass music and for y'all to dance to it.
But why is it just them? It used to be everybody. Like Beyonce lately has been disappointing.
Well, I was saying in general, but because I was speaking directly towards the community.
Right, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because she's not.
That is that country's laws. She ain't here to stand for you. She's here to go perform for the same people who just want to listen to the music and dance. Right. Also, she gonna get you on the next show. You gonna go to it? Why does it always have to be an issue? Like, that's their laws. There's nothing Beyonce could do about it. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, if I was Beyonce, which I would never be Beyonce because of what I'm about to say.
That's why
I would have been like, I ain't performing nowhere. Sorry. Because I'm standing for something different.
I get that.
Beyonce ain't here for that. Beyonce is making music so you can dance to it. Are you going to dance to it? Are you going to go to the next show? Or are you going to complain about not going to this show? When are we going to get that these are not the people we need to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yearning for. Like, what the fuck?
She's a freaking artist, so just like every artist who get the chance to perform at Dubai or perform somewhere,
that's what I'm saying. Like, did Beyonce herself say, "I don't want the gays there. I don't want the whole community. I don't want them there." Did she say that?
I personally didn't hear that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel that.
It's always got to be some me shit. It always ain't about you.
Right.
I'm just saying in general, people. Now,
yeah,
I'm not talking specifically towards the gay now. I'm just saying in general.
Right.
When we make frivolous shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, and like I said, again, maybe you don't recognize the fact that you shouldn't be over Beyonce. So you do feel this way. But that's where your mentality's got to change. Why you give a fuck so much? Go to the next Beyonce concert if you're a fan, or change your ways about Beyonce. Maybe you should start thinking about Beyonce a different way. And maybe you should change up on whether you support Beyonce or not.
Facts.
I'm just saying, don't get mad at Beyonce. She over there working. You gonna get mad at the black police officers now?
Right.
Ain't nobody doing that. I'm mad at them. I'm gonna say that all day, but you know what I mean? Like,
and what we gonna do about it?
I don't know, because everybody too mad at Beyonce.
And I'm gonna speak on, just because, you know, Stephen A. Smith, I kind of like him. The controversy with what they said, he spoke on, he was on the show, and he basically said Rihanna wasn't Beyonce. That's what he was. Rihanna's not Beyonce, so he don't really understand. But I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not gonna say I agree. I'm gonna tell you why I like him. So be it if he feels, in his opinion, is Rihanna ain't Beyonce. They both are up there as black women. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna say. He gave his opinion the same way we give our opinion, and we ask y'all to talk and comment.
What show was he on?
But y'all don't comment, but you'll tell me in person. I'm just gonna throw them shots out. Y'all comment and talk.
Because at the end of the day, we would love to bring you into the conversation and be able to read your comments on air and discuss them. You know what I'm saying? So yes, comment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not.
What
I don't
show
even
was he on?
What talk show was it? I mean, he recently.
I think it was Angie. Was it Angie Martinez?
Oh, that was on Angie?
It could. Let me see. I can look that one up.
I don't know.
But I know he went just recently back again on the Breakfast Club because he was telling them about it. Like, it's just his opinion.
It is his opinion. Now, this is where I don't agree because it didn't have to be said. We didn't have to have this black man comparing the two black women and giving further stigma into what the issue is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It just didn't have to be said. He just could have kept that opinion. You know what I mean?
That's true. I'm trying to find that show, but
I get it. It is his opinion, and it's like right now people are too sensitive for.
And they asked him. You know what I mean? Because think about it, Rihanna's about to get on the Super Bowl, which congratulations! I can't wait to see what she's about to sing.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
I'm pretty sure she got some new shit.
But that's what it's promotion. So they used him in that platform, and all I'm gonna say is, y'all, he gave his opinion.
Yeah.
Some ain't gotta agree. Some can agree.
You know,
it's just it's crazy how the world be tripping on folks like who we want to talk crazy to and who we want to talk about this week.
People are fickle.
Like that's what be tripping me out.
You know.
I can't wait to see Rihanna though. Like for real, for real.
I did say that Beyonce or Rihanna was kind of slipping into that level. She was slipping into that Beyonce. He say she ain't no Beyonce, but I told you she was gonna be the next one. So we'll see. She may got some spectacular. It's gotta be. She finna be the next level.
Incorporate.
I'm not gonna say, huh?
She may incorporate her Fenty stuff into the show.
Ooh, I can see that. She may do a whole fashion show. Sorry, Rihanna, if that's what you're doing.
Spoiler alert.
But that would be dope as fuck. You know what I mean? Vision wise, like she be having some.
I can see
her
that.
Visuals be crazy.
I'm ready for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't had a good. To me, we ain't had a good performance like that in a minute.
No, yeah.
Like epic.
Yeah.
I think he was upset with the West Coast last year for the Super Bowl. Who they picked.
I thought it should have been West Coast, all West Coast.
Yeah.
But it would have been, it would have been dope. Maybe if West Side Connection came through, or
NBC, all them.
You know what I mean? Like, just, I don't know.
A Nate
There's
Dogg
so
tribute.
many, Nate Dogg tribute. Like, there's so many. So many things that could have been done, but there were so many East Coast, Midwest people.
Dude, we need to make sure we check on our people, like everybody. Like, I didn't RIP to that TikToker.
What was his name?
Randy Gonzalez.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was sick, dude. 35 years old.
And they said he did a TikTok stating that and how his insurance, they didn't take his insurance. And he only had up to 2 years of living.
Damn.
So, like, when I went back and looked at his
insurance,
right?
and insurance don't do shit for you. What you paying for insurance for?
That's
crazy. Like, this healthcare system ain't set up to keep us alive.
And it's crazy. You need to, like, always go to the doctor and check on yourself and make sure you're out here good.
They used to say it was age 50 to check for colon cancer, but
he was like, what,
was
35? Good. Bro, but when it was like said and announced that he had passed, and they were just showing us different TikToks and pictures, it was just like, man, that man was really going through it and supporting his son at the same time.
That's what
doing hilarious videos, bro.
Yes.
Like, it's just like, man, that's so sad. Like,
that shit is.
It was right there in our eyes, and we watched it.
It's beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
Like to be able to see that. I'm sure his son's gonna appreciate that also. Looking back, you know what I mean. But it was like we got to, to see, because you can clearly see how much he loved his son. You know what I mean. So that's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, but just
it's sad. Definitely. Shout out to the family. Our condolences. That's it. It's crazy. It's crazy how many people are really just
passing away.
Yeah.
So many different ways.
Like you're being denied help.
Yeah, being denied help. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. They don't want to slip. Told you, we don't get wins. We don't get wins. We don't get wins. But, no. Anything else?
I don't know. It's so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all
Definitely
sticking with us, asking what happened and where the episode. Y'all check it out. ChopShopNetwork.com.
Yeah.
We back.
Get your t-shirts.
Yeah, get your t-shirts.
Right.
Check out the website right now. There's not a lot to it, but you know what I mean. Episode 16. It's up. It's up. Hey. Love you too, Auntie. My Auntie popped on.
Hey, also
and, sending love from Georgia.
Hey. Also though, fam, I do want to announce that I do know certain people. We about to have some guest speakers coming on. People want to come and chop it up, and we got some stuff coming for y'all. So y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely. If you do have a topic or anything, hit us up, info@chopshopnetwork.com. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it.
We still want to do the hotline with y'all too.
Yeah, we getting that set up. So we gonna work that out because we really want to talk to y'all crazy asses, right? Because sometimes y'all be jumping in on the live and y'all be wild. So we definitely want to see that on the show.
So
hey, all right, chop shop. We out.
See y'all.
Hey.